Welcome back, guys, to another video, and it's a quick hitter video. It's not going to be a prospect breakdown or a snapshot or anything like that, but it's just a video to tell you basically Jaylen Waddle is the best receiver in the 2021 draft class. He is better than Jamar Chase and Devontae Smith. I don't care what anyone says. I'm super high on him. I think at the end of the day, you're looking at Odell Beckham Jr.-like player that can absolutely break through. He can absolutely break out, and he can be a game breaker for your offense. If you're looking for a spark plug and you need that in your offense, Jaylen Waddle is your man. And he might not go as the first wide receiver off the board, but regardless, you should go and get him if that's what you're missing. He's incredibly fast. He's on the same level as a Henry Ruggs last year, who was my number one receiver. He's on that same level as a Mecole Hardman. He is very, very fast. He is somebody that is going to be taking the top off of defenses fairly often. He's going to be extremely hard to defend, and the most important thing with having a guy like Jaylen Waddle stretching the defense out, it's going to open up opportunities over the middle of the field and on the other side of the field. You're going to have the best corner on Jaylen Waddle, and they're probably going to play bracket coverage, which is going to allow another guy to get open. It's going to create mismatches, and it's going to create opportunities for the offense. So right off the bat, without Jaylen Waddle even using his hands, without Jaylen Waddle even running a route, if he's running straight down the field, defenses have to be concerned with that speed. They have to be aware of what's going on, and because of that, it opens up everything else. But it's not just that, folks. It doesn't just stop there. Obviously, you're not going to draft a guy in the first round just because he can run fast. Of course, maybe you will if you're the Raiders, who drafted Darius Hayward-Bay. So, he can stretch the field well. Okay, we've established that. But one thing he does extremely well is he tracks the ball. And when you track the ball the way Waddle does, it makes any throw that isn't exactly a pinpoint throw money, because his ability to look over his shoulder, put himself in position, slow himself down or speed himself up, no wasted motion, it's impressive. And it's something that is going to be needed on a deep threat and a number one wide receiver, which is what you would want Jaylen Waddle to be. Now, he does a great job of using his head. He does a great head fake, going up against defenders, completely stopping them in the tracks, at the top of the route. And his ability in space is just so rare. It's Odell Beckham Jr. level. When you see him get in space, you feel like he can be the most dominant player. I mean, when he was with the Giants and he got the ball in space, it was scary. That is how I feel about Jaylen Waddle. Stop and start, that quick twitch, that motor, it's very hard to tackle. It's not only hard to tackle, but it's hard to basically strategize how you want to tackle him. Because if you miss and you have multiple guys coming at one angle, well, he's gone. But if you put a guy up, right in front of him, and you have another guy trying to chase him on the side, he breaks, one of those tackles, he could still be gone. His ability to stop and start and do all sorts of crazy stuff in the middle of the field is what makes him a game breaker. A guy that can score on any given play. As soon as he touches the ball, you have to be concerned. He's not just a 4-4 guy. I think he'll probably run the 4-3s, maybe the 4-2s. But that's not what he is. That's not all he is. He offers a lot more than that. That quick twitch ability is very important. And his ankle flexion is going to help because he's so natural at catching the ball and moving upfield. He's going to be a dynamic yards after the catch guy. I mean, fantasy owners are going to have to they're going to be salivating over his yards after the catch in PPR leagues. but his hands are the most important thing, because it doesn't matter how fast you are, it doesn't matter how great of a route runner you are, it doesn't matter how great you are at running after the catch, you have to catch the ball. Well, luckily for Jaylen Waddle, and luckily for everybody that's listening to this, Jaylen Waddle can catch the football. He's a very good receiver. Very, very strong hands. And he can be the guy. You can have him put the team on his back. The great thing about a player like Waddle is you can just get him the ball in space, whether it be a designed, I don't know, you could honestly go with an end around. You could go with a jet motion and then throw it out to the flat and have him run it. You could use a bubble screen, or you could throw over the top and have him run under it. But either way, Jaylen Waddle can be used all over the field, which makes him a very lethal threat. Can be on the outside, can be on the inside, can play running back if need be. He can do it all. And he's going to do it all. At the next level, if a coach drafts him, make no mistake, they're going to use everything about him. You don't just draft Jaylen Waddle and not use him all over the field. That is exactly his purpose. He wants to be the everything guy. He can still be your number one receiver. It's like saying Tyreek Hill can't be your number one receiver because he does all those crazy things where he lines up in the backfield and runs the jet motions, jet sweeps, end arounds, all that. No. So you're going to want to use Jaylen Waddle all over the field, and I suspect any NFL coach knows that. His return ability, though, is something that's very special, because here's the thing. There's not a ton of great returners in this league. We haven't seen a Devin Hester in quite some time. Actually, we've never seen another Devin Hester since Hester. We haven't seen a Dante Hall. We've seen some talent here and there. We've seen guys like Pharaoh Cooper. We've seen guys like Patrick Peterson. But we have not seen anybody on the level of Devin Hester. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that that is exactly what he'll be, but he has the ability to be that and more. Hester was not an offensive player. He was a return specialist. Waddle can dominate your offense and then go out and return punts and kicks with reckless abandon. He is special. And we haven't even discussed what he can do deep down the field, because he attacks the football. He doesn't let the ball fall into his chest. He doesn't let the ball come to him. He's going to go up there and play like he's 6'3" and 220 pounds. And that is what I love more than anything about Jaylen Waddle out of Alabama. At 5'10", 182 pounds, this guy plays way above his weight class, and it's fun to watch. It does not matter who is covering him. He is going to go up and he is going to cause a car accident. That is what he does. He is a loose cannon. And anybody concerned about his injury, he only played 4 games in 2020. That's all I've seen to be concerned about. And I personally couldn't call him injury prone. He's had 1 year. I'm looking at the tape, and I see nothing but great things out of Jaylen Waddle. He's going to force the first defender to miss. He's going to make guys miss in space. He is going to be so hard to tackle. He is going to piss so many defensive coordinators off. They're going to have to respect the vertical game downfield. It's going to open up everything else for the offense. It's something that is definitely very impressive. And I'll tell you right now, Jaylen Waddle is going to be a superstar in this league. I don't think Jamar Chase is that far behind him. And I don't think Devontae Smith is that far behind Chase. But the way I see it is that Jaylen Waddle has superstar written all over him. And Jamar Chase could easily be a superstar, and so could Devontae Smith. But I feel the most comfortable in the highest upside, Jaylen Waddle, who I already feel is the best receiver out of this class, just as what we're getting right now. But make no mistake, Jaylen Waddle has by far the most upside and is going to be very, very exciting to watch on Sundays. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is just a quick video talking about my number 1 wide receiver in the draft. Might do some of these, but I'm really going to go to the 10-minute quick hitter, talking about the prospect pros, cons, draft fit, draft grade, all of that. And we'll be doing live streams this week. So again, hope you guys enjoyed. This is again about Jaylen Waddle from Alabama. He is my #1 wide receiver in this upcoming draft class. And if you guys haven't already, be sure to check him out. You already saw some of the highlights going over from the tape that I pulled. But obviously you can find all sorts of stuff on YouTube and what have you. But again, hope you guys enjoyed. You guys take care, and I will be back to make some more videos later.